Hey everyone, this is Ashley for FD1111 Ministries. This is the prophetic reading for the new moon in Scorpio, which happens on November 4th at 5:15 Eastern Standard Time. So you may want to look up the time in which the new moon will take place in your location. Here we have the ruling energy of Scorpio, which is the transformation card, also known as the death card or rebirth card. And this new moon takes place in the second decan of Scorpio, which is ruled by the Six of Cups. So that could be, I hear rekindling, something that is rekindling, something that is coming back, a boomerang effect, something that you may need to reevaluate. It may be even a person coming back. This is the card typically associated with twin flames and soul connections. It also is a card that's associated with childhood trauma, or reviewing your childhood, things of the past, very nostalgic energy. I'm gonna pull a card from my deck, and we have the number 6 here. And it says, guard your temple, take care of your health. Overindulgence, laziness, neglect, or fatigue. So maybe with this card here, with the Six of Cups, and then also the 6th card, that this is a time for you to maybe reevaluate some of your health habits. Reevaluate, I hear anger. Maybe someone has some pent-up anger that they need to reevaluate. I'm gonna pull a couple other cards. So you will see some of the cards from my upcoming full tarot deck. It will take me maybe about 9 months to complete the entire deck. It's going to be very, very in-depth. But one of the things that I feel like I should mention is about the King Hezekiah. I have mentioned him before, like last year around this time. And he was a king of Israel, and he was on his deathbed, and he prayed and asked for a rebirth, asked for an extended lifetime, and he gained 15 years because he upheld his covenant with Yahweh, the all in all. Okay, we have here the Two of Cups, like how I was saying. It could be a twin flame connection, could be a soul connection. And then we have here the 10 of Pentacles. I hear gold, golden opportunity. And with the 6 of Cups here, this is about commitment. This is about seeing things through to the fullness. Seeing things through to the fullness. One thing about the cups here, and in any of the cups that are in the traditional tarot deck, they're filled. They're completely filled. And with the Ace of Cups, it's an overfilling. But the reason why I feel, which I don't feel like it will show up in this reading, the Ace of Cups isn't present, and I feel like I'm supposed to be honing in on that in this specific reading, is because before that Ace of Cups was in whoever this may resonate with, it was a false idea of what this connection represents. It was like a unrealistic expectation, very much in the codependent understanding of a connection, of a soul connection. This could have been with parents. This could have spawned back to childhood and expectations from the childhood, maybe even media, watching romantic flicks and having this unrealistic expectation. So what is happening is that through this rebirth and this rekindling of this romantic connection, that you're learning about, whoever this message is for, you're learning about the true nature of unconditional love. And that unconditional, unbridled love. And this is reminding me of when I first started this ministry several years ago, when I would only do like divine partnership readings, that is all coming back full circle about this unbridled, unconditional love with no conditions on there. And you will find the real cha-ching. You will find the real golden opportunity. You will find that realness, that trueness. And that trueness and that realness isn't from the facade. It isn't from what has been projected to you. Here I have another card, and it is from my personal deck, and it says, cease action now, be still and know that I am God. Psalms 46:10, and that's a 10-10, a shift, a shifting of, once again, the scales, and the scales deal with fairness and balance and harmony. I hear in unison, and when I heard in unison, I seen voices. And what I mean by that is that I didn't hear a harmony, I seen the harmony. And that is referring to something that is tangible. How we may hear or we may feel that a promise or something may be for us, but we may not see the physical evidence of it. But this is a physical manifestation that anyone can see it, and that it is for sure. That there's no denying that it is what this person says that it is. It is what is the true covenant, the true fulfillment of that promise. I do encourage you to visit our latest blog posts, those in depth about this new moon in Scorpio energy. The veil is still thin right now. A lot of psychic communication, a lot of ancestor communication. So a few days after this new moon, Mercury enters into the sign of Scorpio. That is the deep darkness, that is the subconscious mind, that is, I hear, the reckoning. And the reckoning, I believe, in this situation or in this energy is what is promised. It's like no compromise. Another thing is that Mercury will sextile Venus, making communication and our true feelings a bit easier to communicate to one another, especially like in relationships like this. It could be a parent to child situation. It could be someone that is a full adult that's facing their parent and really, I hear, exercising their free will. So this could have been a connection that the parent could have been either overbearing or really harsh, brought a stiffness to the connection. And now the child really wants to exert themselves, although in this situation, they're a full adult. Another thing with this connection, this could be a person really facing their quote unquote demons, their shadow self. Another thing paired with the Six of Cups, it's referring to soul connections at the deepest level. And the soul partners, kingdom spouses, twin flames, etc., really facing what this connection requires of them. So I have to mention this, which I've mentioned for a couple years, about the reason for these certain type of soul connections, such as twin flames, kingdom spouses, etc. It's really like a spiritual army, if you will. And what I mean by army, I don't mean that they're going out to go harm people. They're going out to go and help people awaken and step into their full, I hear, control. So breaking free out of the, what they call matrix, out of the suppressed consciousness, collective consciousness, stepping out of the brainwashing, if you will, especially that surrounds soul connections, surrounds finances, here with the 10 of Pentacles, that surround the falsity of reality. Like, people think that what you see in the physical, that is it, that's all. But if that was the case, we wouldn't know that there was other planets, other solar systems. It took a level of faith and a level of intuition and connectivity and downloads and being receptive to the spiritual realms to know that it was something else out there besides just the here and now. So that's one of the major parts of a soul connection, such as a twin flame connection. On the blog post for the new moon in Scorpio, I do have other journal prompts to dive into this energy deeper. We have the Ace of Clubs, the fire, the spark, the impetus of life, the deep transformation and that new beginning. I do feel like, of course, things will change. I channeled a message a couple months ago about the environment, laws with the environment, you know, money, all that stuff that's changing. Here we in another deck we have the Lovers card in the reverse, and then we have the Star card. This could be, I hear a fire sign, but it also could be an air sign, specifically Aquarius. It could be a Leo involved. Yeah, it definitely could be a Leo involved. King Hezekiah was associated with the tribe of Judah, which represents their animal or their symbol was a lion, or is a lion. So it could be someone that is a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, or very prominent placements in the 5th house. I'm gonna pick another card, and this one is from my soul sister. Her deck will also be listed down below. Provider. In times of worry, trust in God to provide everything you need. Here, the 10 of Cups, everything you need, the promise being fulfilled. I have another channel message about prophets always profit. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you feel in your heart of hearts that you're supposed to be doing, the way, how it's supposed to be done, then the promise, the covenant is you will always be well taken care of. You will never be in the spirit of lack. And especially with the figure Hezekiah, you know, it was a covenant, and that covenant wasn't broken, and it was fulfilled. This is all about faith. Pick another card. Here we have the High Priestess in the reverse. Here with the Star card, it's definitely a promise. It could be a female or a person that's really intuitive, discerning, or their intuition is going to a whole nother, I hear, space. Attraction, I hear as well. They're attracting new levels of intuition, new levels of discernment, and new spiritual skill sets. Then I have the 10 of Wands. I hear unconditional. And, you know, I hear this song from Betty White, After the Pain. Don't laugh at my singing. And then it's another one. It's like, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I will keep you guys posted on the new projects and the fulfillment of the other oracle decks. I'm looking for a new vendor currently. Be sure that you do check out the blog post for the Scorpio new moon. I have in-depth journal prompts over there. And if you're looking to book any personal readings or services, you can find the link down below in the description box, or either in the show notes, depending on where you are listening to this message. Thank you guys once again for your continued support, and I will check you guys in the next prophetic message. All right, peace.